Welcome back. I have Abby here with me.
Hello.
And we are going to be talking more about classification of plants, kingdom Vegetalia or kingdom Plantae. Today we're going to be looking more closely at the monocotyledons and the monocotyledons specifically in group 1. So let's unwrap our gift that is the kingdom of plants. And we're going to open this up. So we're talking about kingdom Plantae, all of the plants on Earth. And within kingdom Plantae, there are 2 divisions. The first one was cryptogamy, meaning the plants that scientists didn't know how they reproduced. And they were hidden. And division phanerogamy, which reproduced by seeds that weren't hidden, and we could see visible marriage. And division phanerogamy was broken into two branches. One of those branches was the gymnosperms, or the plants that had seeds with no coating or covering. And the other branch is the branch we're going to continue talking about, angiospermae. The angiosperms are plants that have, they're flowering plants. And these ones are classified or further classified by the seeds. And do the seeds have 1 or 2 receptacles that hold and contain the seed? And so we're talking about the monocotyledons, or those that have 1 cup-shaped hollow. Within class monocotyledon, there have been many groups or classes that are within some groups. And we are talking about group 1. Okay, so within group 1 of class monocotylednae, we have many families. Last time we Typhaceae, the cattails. That's really hard to say. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorites, the Gramineae. The Gramineae are all of the grasses. So all like our cereal grains, our ornamental grasses, the grass we grow in our yards, all of the grass that animals and livestock eat. So family Gramineae is what we're going to be talking about today. Gramen is the root of Gramineae, and it means grass. It's pretty easy. Once we get this far down, the roots all make sense. So this is showing rice, which is a grass, Gramineae, and it's showing 1 cotyledon. There's the little embryo of the plant right down in there, and it's showing the plant. Members of the grass family have the following characteristics in common. They are annual or perennials, so they can grow for 1 season or for many seasons. They have fibrous roots. So a root, oh, that's really shiny for you. Roots that come out fibrous. They have hollow stems. Pretty cool, hollow stems. The blade or leaf is generally linear. So when you think of grasses, they have skinny, long leaves, not big, wide leaves. And all the grains, like wheat and oats, are considered grasses. So the cereal, like when you think of cereal grasses, the ones that we would make cereal products from. There are many genera in this group, over 450. And I think we looked up when we were doing our research, over 12,000 species of grasses. That's a lot. Some of them, we're not going to go into any of them. This is actually the furthest we're going to go as far as the grasses, but you can research more if you're fascinated by them. There are some of the genera are the poa, the stipa, the zea grasses. And while I read more information about Gramineae, or a family of grasses, we're going to show you some pictures of some fun grasses. So see you in just a minute.
Family Gramineae. The stems of the plants in this family are usually hollow, with leaves arranged around the stems enclosing them. The flowers are in spikelets or clusters. Each flower part is covered by 3 or more chaff-like concave scales or bracts. The flowers are perfect, that is, they are both staminate and pistillate. There are between 1 and 6 stamens, and the pistils have 1 and 3 feathery styles. This family includes most of the grasses. The name comes from gramineus, which is Latin for grass. Most of the grains man uses for food belong in this family: rice, wheat, corn, and oats. Then there are the grasses: fescue, meadowgrass, timothy grass, rye, and foxtail.
So I hope you learned something new about the grass family. I think it's really interesting that a lot of our food products come from this class or this family. The rices and wheats and corns and oats. You know, we couldn't, as humans, we would have a hard time living without this family, Gramineae. Okay, so family Gramineae is part of group 1. Group 1 are the monocotyledons that are plants that have flowers but no petals or sepals. That's really interesting. There are more families within group 1, and we'll see, we'll be working with those next time. So group 1 of class Monocotyledonnae. Group 1 were the flowering plants with no petals. Class Monocotyledonnae are the plants that have one cup-shaped hollow to hold the seed. Class Monocotyledonnae is part of branch Angiospermae. Branch Angiospermae are all of the plants that have a receptacle or a vessel containing the seeds. Branch Angiospermae is part of division Phanerogameae. Division Phanerogameae are all of the plants that have that reproduce by seed, that have a visible marriage of the plant and reproduce in a visible way. And division Phanerogameae is part of kingdom Vegetalia or kingdom Plantae that contains all of the plants on Earth. And isn't it amazing how scientists have classified all these plants in all these different ways, and that we can look at a plant and its parts and how it reproduces, its veins, how many petals it has, or no petals at all, and we can learn all about the different types of plants. Okay, we're wrapping this up so we can unwrap it again next time and learn more about, more about classifying plants. We'll see you next time.